Hi, beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Scorpio, it's a little bit of a different reading here. I'm offering this Valentine's read today, a little bit of a bonus read. And you're probably going to be a little bit disappointed if you think it's going to be boy meets girl or whatever situation you're in. It's more what your heart wants you to know. Truly, truly what your heart wants to convey to you, inspire you with, guide you with at this moment. And I do want to take the time and say that I do offer a Valentine's discount right now on personal readings. So if you're interested in that, go read about it in the community section. But in order to be reading in the community section, I also offer a little bit of other things there as well that you can read about. You need to actually become a subscriber. I didn't know that, but you can help me out by subscribing as well. And when you're subscribed, you can go read about it in the community section. Okay. Scorpio, what do we have for Scorpio, please? What does their heart want them to know? Beautiful. I have the Move card. And I was going to say one more. And Seek. Two birdies. A little meditation amongst the trees. And there are two black borders. So it's like a lot of connection to spirit there. Really beautiful. I didn't want to seek the card. I didn't want to seek a card first, but it came up first, so I will trust that we'll do that first. Keywords of this card is quest, understand, retreat, solitude, introspection, and guidance. Sometimes individuals become so engrossed in a relationship or in wanting a relationship that all perspective is lost. The relationship becomes their world, and they lose sight of themselves. This card suggests that now is the time to take a step back, either from a relationship or from the desire for one, and go on an internal quest to rediscover yourself, Scorpio. One of my favorite sayings is, there can't be a we until there's a me. If this resonates with you, it's time to have a dialogue with your higher self and your guides about who you are and what you really need in life. You may be surprised by the answers. This is also a good time to physically retreat from your busy life and relationships. Attending a spiritual retreat would be optional. It would be optional. We're not going to force you. Or it's optimal. Attending a spiritual retreat would be optimal and also optional. However, simply finding some time for solitude and introspection can be just as beneficial. Take a walk in nature, quiet your mind, and listen for messages from the birds and trees. Give yourself the gift of daily 5-minute meditations. Pull a card from the deck and sit with the card's image, seeking its deeper meaning for you about what role relationships play in your life. You may feel that you need assistance in your quest for greater understanding regarding what you need in a relationship or even how to handle a specific relationship. Find a guide or mentor who is knowledgeable in matters of the heart and converse with that person. An affirmation here is, I take time for solitude and introspection. So it's really asking you to find your whole self, your full self, before inviting someone else. And also to step away a little bit if there's a little bit of a too noisy reality for you at the moment, that you have the right to just really step back and reconnect with your heart and just be with yourself for a bit. And then we have the Move card, number 7. So 9 is an ending of something. And 7 is sort of also an ending. Like there's no more to be done here. We're sort of done. And a lot of angel help. So beautiful. Keywords of this card is act, direct, master, discipline, focus, and effort. Now is the time to be proactive regarding matters of the heart. If you're looking for a relationship, take the initiative to find one. This is the exact opposite of what the other card is saying. So I'm going to just read it through and then we're going to get into it. Take advantage of the many ways you meet a soulmate. This card is about action, action, action. If your current relationship is not moving in the direction that you wish, do whatever is required to shift the direction. You're the master of your own destiny, and that includes your relationships. Don't wait for others to make the first move or set the tone of the relationship. Take charge. Creating and sustaining a good relationship requires discipline. It's not enough to be in a relationship. You must invest in it as well. Be present in and focus on the relationship. Give every relationship the opportunity and time that it needs and deserves to flourish and grow. Now is the time to focus on your needs and the needs of your partner. Make the effort to maintain healthy boundaries for yourself, to respect the boundaries of others. While rewarding relationships require effort, there must be balanced effort from both partners. Perhaps it's time to examine your relationships. Are both partners putting forth equal effort to make the relationship work? Are you comfortable with the amount of effort your relationships require of you? If any relationship feels draining or it's not worth the effort, then perhaps it's time to move on. And the affirmation of this card is, I take charge of my relationships. It's not so far off that I thought it was, but still a little bit far off. The first feeling is like detach yourself all completely. It says detach yourself from an existing relationship. And I feel like this is both, because that's coming out here as well. Whether it's a romantic partnership, whether that's friendships, whether that is like maybe even business partnerships, that if it's too overbearing right now or too much or just it's too of something. And even the wanting of a relationship, if the wanting of one, like just to frantically be looking for a relationship that maybe consume your energy a little bit, to just take a step back from even wanting one and just focus more on yourself. So that is the main feeling here. Like we need to take a step back. And then this one is saying, take a step forward, move forward, take charge, take initiative, action, action, action. And so you really need to feel, it can either be that you're coming out of this, that you actually have been here for a while, you have regrouped, you have taken a step back, Scorpio, you have really been on your own to figure out truly what it is that you want, and you have connected with yourself, in order to move forward. And now we're stepping into this place of, okay, now it actually is time to take action. You can start to put yourself out there again. If this is you wanting to change your relationship that's not really going anywhere, that you feel like you put in everything that you could, you even have detached yourself a little bit from this relationship in the hopes that it would change or transform somehow, but it just doesn't, and you just might feel completely done, then it might be, time to walk away. But you need to feel that in your heart and what your heart is telling you here. And I just feel like the heart is being elevated, like your heart is coming up to a higher place. So there's I just feel a big transformation overall here, Scorpio, that you're changing somehow, and that there's no rush. There might be not even a rush to get out of a relationship if you're in one, or even into a relationship if you're not, because both requires decisions and commitment, and and it just feels like take a moment to yourself, really take a moment to yourself, so that out of clarity you become very determined on what to do. Like I said, again, if this is a 9 in terms of we're coming to an end here, Like you don't need to be in this position anymore. I mean, meditation every single day is really, really good. So you can continue to do that. But you might actually, you can actually move out of this situation and start to take a little bit of action moving forward. Okay? That is what I have for you, beautiful Scorpio. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Bye.